Hey guys, I am at the Fort Worth build, and if you have been watching my YouTube channel, you may say, Steve, you started documenting the Fort Worth build a while back, and then I didn't see any other videos come up. That is true. The thing I've learned about starting a YouTube channel is I'm still putting out plenty of YouTube videos, but you get busy with work, you get busy with life, had some things happen in my family with the loss of a brother, and so unfortunately it just, you know, it's hard to get to this kind of stuff. And this is a big project that moves a little slower than a smaller, faster, less complex house will. So I wanted things to get a little further along before I came back out here and started shooting some video of our progress. So with that said, the tile guys are now starting to work on the inside. They're cleaning floors, so I probably shouldn't be in there. So I'm just outside right now, standing in the back, because the back of this project's pretty impressive. This is the back of the house itself, the main house. And then if I flip around here, we've got an attached guest house. So it's connected by a breezeway. Got a breezeway here, everything's connected, but they are two separate residences. And then back here where I'm standing, this is going to just be a huge pool area. So coming off the back of the house, we're gonna have a big pool back here, a cabana, a bathroom, and it's going to be incredible. Also behind me, let me flip around here, see if I can get it in the background. We've got the big party barn. I'll do some walking through there. We've got electricians working, so it could be a little loud right now, but that's gonna be really cool when it's done. So this big, huge party barn is gonna have a pickleball court, wet bar, all kinds of stuff in it. So right now, just walking around the Fort Worth build. The exterior is done, minus just some staining. So behind me, you can see all the masonry's done. We've got stucco, we've got stone columns. We are going to have electric automatic shades that are going to come down in these areas here. So this whole part of the house is going to have automatic shades that will come down. We do have kind of a truss design up there, you can see. That will get permanent screens in it. And then all these other openings behind me will have the screens that will come down automatically, electronically. So we are about to come back when those get installed, and we will have the framers box those in. So let me show you a little bit of, I'm gonna shoot up over my head here. So you can see the opening there, that's where the actual motor and screen will go. Here are the tracks for it. So the screen will come down and go up automatically. There will be a button and remote for that. We will have the framers come back and put the cedar in to finish the rest of that off. So all you'll see is the little kind of felt bottom of the screen when it comes down. All of these patio ceilings here have Western red cedar 1x6 on them. And so I'm going to spin it around, and you can see all the way down the rest of that. Going back to the guest house has it. We have a big gabled section here. And a gable is just the peak of the roof. So if I look up, you can see the vault. All that's been done with the 1x6 cedar. Massive sliding door by Pella here. And an outdoor fireplace. So this is a wood burner with a gas insert, so they're gonna actually have gas logs in it, but it's all open face. So I'm gonna spin the camera around here. Got some scaffolding and stuff in the way, but this is looking off the house's back patio. It's your guest house there. And the party barn that has a big balcony that's gonna look at the sunset there. This is the rest of the back patio for the house. So a really cool project. We're out here in Southwest Fort Worth, and so they've got a 20-acre property and are building a nice little compound on it. As you can see behind me, and another thing to point out in the Fort Worth job is the roof. So instead of composition, tile shingles, we have what's called standing seam metal. So this was the color they wanted, called standing seam because you have the seams that stand up above the rest of the roof. This is a really cool look for a house that has a bit of a ranch feel, you know, something out in the country. They did this in a dark bronze color, and I think it works really well with the house. All right, so I didn't do a walk and talk of the front, but I shot some video and I'm narrating right now. So there we see some vertical 1x6 wood that's been stained over there on the left. As I'm walking across the front of the house, you can see it's kind of a ranch style house with a mix of, that is Luder's chopped stone, and other areas are stucco. Then we have mixed in some wood beams and brackets that you see holding up these kind of shed roof style roof sections over the front two windows. And as we walk along the side, we've got another section of 1x6, that's Western Red Cedar 1x6, that the stone goes most of the way up that wall. So the plastic you see is covering the stone because they are going to stain that wood. You see an electric box, I think, that's not been fixed up in the soffit yet, but we can see we've got a dark bronze standing seam roof. And then this is a big stucco wall here with the stone part jutting out as the primary bath tub area. Then we've got more stucco along the back of the primary bedroom with a little sitting area that juts out that has stone on it. You can see the two chimneys there are all stone. And so one of those is the interior wood burning fireplace and the other is the outdoor patio fireplace. So now we're getting around to what I think is the best part of this whole house, the outdoor living area in the back. All this dirt you see back here is going to be a awesome pool that's going to have a big hot tub, a fire pit, a swim up bar, a pavilion with an outdoor kitchen, and a bunch of turf grass back there. So it's going to look really neat when we're all said and done. So here you see the back patio with all the 1x6 underneath the on the ceilings. Just a massive outdoor living area that is connected there by a breezeway to the back guest house area. So they're not going to have anybody permanent living in here. It's just for family and family gatherings, huge family. And so this place is going to be incredible. And then we just see the party barn peeking through, and I will take you through some of that now. All right, how is this for a view? I am on the balcony of the party barn. Got to be careful because we're just about to put the railing on. That's more or less west, so they are going to have a fantastic view. This is the Fort Worth build. This is the party barn project here. We have what's known as lightweight concrete up here on the balcony. My favorite thing to do on balconies, because the water sealing protections that they take when they do this are fantastic. And balconies, while a wonderful thing to hang out on, are not the greatest thing when it comes to trying to stop them from leaking, because of course you've got an open space here that all the weather blows in, and when you get wind blown rain, it wants to find its way through things. So this is a good way to do it. With this one being a steel building with what we call the R-panel sheeting on it, we actually had to do a unique flashing along here to waterproof this. This gets the tongue and groove 1x6 cedar ceiling, and we will have the railing on it soon, and I'll shoot some video of that. I'm gonna walk over here. We've got a set of Pella sliding doors. So these are all wood. I've done a video on the Pella windows and doors in this house before. They are wood framed with aluminum clad exterior. So you get with these types of windows and doors, I'm going to walk over to a window set here. They're cladding the outside with aluminum to protect it. You know, if you had straight wood out here, it's going to get UV, it's going to get weather, it's going to fade. Potentially you could have issues with rot and things like that. So these have an aluminum exterior, but as we walk to the interior here, a little loud, electricians are working. Let the camera adjust. And we'll see if this picks this up in the light. I think it does. So all wood interior. So the frames are wood and they're just clad with aluminum on the outside. So our painters will come in and stain all of these. And yeah, this is the party barn project. So I'm upstairs, obviously, and we are going to have a matching railing along the inside also that looks over to what will be the pickleball court. We have a golf simulator room. There's some rooms downstairs that will have a wet bar and everything in them. So we're still in the process. This one's running a little behind the house, but it will be catching up because it's small. It's a big building, but small finish out. So we are just about to insulate. I will come in on this one when we're insulating to show it because it is going to have closed cell foam insulation. So with the metal buildings, we want to come in and spray closed cell. We're going to be 2 inches on the walls, 3 inches on the roof line of this one. The closed cell foam is both structural in nature and impermeable, so the water won't leak through it. It helps water seal these metal buildings. So yeah, that's the party barn, in process right now of getting all the electrical hung. If you can see it here, we've got a 16-foot big ass fan. I'm not cussing, that's the name of the company if you're not aware. They make these gigantic fans that move a lot of air in these kind of buildings. So yeah, this is the Fort Worth build coming along nicely. I'll update again soon.